Welcome and thank you for tuning in to the number one podcast, Talk About It, with your man, Lucky Calhoun. Make sure that you stay tuned always to receive that motivation and inspiration on Talk About It. It's your man, Lucky Calhoun, and we finna get right into this. All of this is coming from my view, my perspective. We just gonna talk about it. Welcome back to the show. Thank y'all for tuning in to the second episode of Talk About It podcast. So we gonna get right into this thing. Basically, zigzag through life. We ain't got answers to everything. We just don't have the answers to everything. From the day that you born to the day that you pass away, don't let somebody let you believe that they have the exact answer for you on your path. Life ain't easy, and you are not perfect. So zigzag through this thing called life until things become straight. Zigzag through this until things become straight. I don't know what you believe, how you believe. You know, some people believe that our life path is written. Some people believe that every day we have choice to make whatever we want to exist. I mean, it doesn't matter what you believe when it comes down to the saying that nobody's perfect. Nobody has all the answers. We're just fortunate enough to run across people that can give you some advice, can give you some one-on-one, can be direct with you, can be real with you, you know, can further your knowledge. You know, along the way, this thing called life, we receive that. However we receive it, whether it's through visuals, whether it's through people telling us things, whether it's through reading, whether it's through our senses, our five senses. So, I mean, we have to experience this thing called life to be able to give somebody information on how to live it. And nobody has experienced any and everything that can happen within this body that we occupy for the time being. And when I say for the time being, it's very short that we occupy this body. And we wake up and we get to it. Whether it's our schedule, whether it's our 9 to 5 for students, whether it's going to school, for entrepreneurs, you know, jumping on your computers right away. I mean, we wake up and we get to things. And there's people in the world that wake up and they don't get to anything. But those that look like they're not getting to something, best believe they're getting to something. Everybody's getting to something, regardless of their situations. Everybody's getting to something. But you can't get there based off of what other people are always telling you. You got to take the good with the bad. But ultimately, you have to experience life for yourself to get the perfect answer for you. See, we run around here asking for advice on how we can live, you know, how our relationships, about how to work, about our kids, about ourselves, about how to do this and how to, you know, and that's cool. Like I said in the beginning, that's cool. We all want to be able to, you know, get some, I mean, really all we're doing is getting somebody to co-sign, getting somebody just to, you know, to validate what we already know is right with what we want to do. But regardless if that decision that you make is right or wrong, that's where the zigzags come in. Nothing is a straight shot. If it was that easy, would nobody be sitting around here wondering what to do next and how to do that? Like, if it was that easy just to make a decision, straight shot, bam, and get to it, whatever it may be you trying to get to, we wouldn't have this question. But since it's not that easy to say, hey, look, I want to get to point B. I know where point B is at, but I got obstacle here and obstacle there and obstacle here. And that's where we zigzag. But don't believe that the zigzag is going to happen for the rest of your life. For some people, they will never experience nothing other than the zigzag. Their life will end during the zigzag. Some people will see the end of the zigzag and it'll straighten right up. Everything that they wished for, prayed for, everything that they expected to happen in their life happens. But even the people that you see, that you believe, and that speak that everything is good and they live in their best life, best believe there was a zigzag that had to happen. Now, yeah, everybody everybody, had somebody to help them and blah, blah. I'm not talking about those people that just woke up and everything was given to them. I'm talking about the everyday people. That's what this show is about. Lucky Calhoun comes to y'all just real, as a regular person that's been through it. Was living out on the south side of Chicago my high school years. Went to the military, traveled the world, got some education, got some culture, retired. On my second marriage. I mean, I've been through a lot. Worked in the civilian world right out the military. Got kids. Got kids in other states. A child in another state. Like integrating families. I'm well traveled. But I still can't tell somebody how to live their life. I can't tell somebody to come in. I can't even tell my children to walk exactly how I walk. But everything that I spoke of are experiences to help them to get to something. Our experiences that we tell people is not because I want you to go out and emulate me and be me. I don't need you to be me. I need you to be you. I need you to understand your gift. And a lot of times, the only way people get to their gift is if we tell them our experiences, if we give them our knowledge. That's how they can get to their gift, because all we're doing is sparking in them what's already existing. So as you receive that information, that's just helping your zigzag become straight. Because now you're starting to make decisions based off of information, based off of, what you're gathering within yourself. Now, we all pray that we get to that straight line at the end where we can sit back and we can say, you know what? It was I did it. I made it through this storm. I made it from nothing. I made it from wherever I started. And I changed my life at this point in time. I remember when I lost everything. I remember when, I had it all and I lost it. And now I'm back to a straight path. Now, like I said in the beginning, all of us is not going to be able to experience that straight path. But at some point in time, that zigzag is going to become real small. It's still going to be moving in a zigzag, but it's not going to be moving real tough. It ain't going to be pinging back and forth real hard. It's going to be almost to a straight line. I mean, that feels good too. I'm not discounting those that never get to see that straight and narrow and life is good. You're taking care of your kids, your family, your people around you. You're giving back to the community. You're sitting out there on the boat drinking Mai Tais. I mean, some people ain't going to get to that lifestyle. But you know what? Guess what? Everybody don't want to get to that lifestyle. Some people want to get to, hey, look, man, I just want to be able to make sure that it ain't no pressure on me. You know, that could look so many things to so many different people. But understand, to get to that point in your life, we're going to be zigzagging our way through. We're going to be shaking and moving. We're going to be getting it how we live, getting it out the mud, hustling, grinding. We got to zigzag, but we got to keep moving and keep moving forward. I mean, life is what we make it. There's consequences with our actions, good and bad. But that's the good part about life. To experience it is to really live it. It's your man, Lucky Calhoun. I hope y'all having a beautiful and blessed day today. Shout out to all my sponsors today, and shout out to all my listeners. Catch me next Friday on Talk About It. It's your man, Lucky Calhoun. And like always, be easy breezy, young, fly, and sexy. And thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Talk About It with your man, Lucky Calhoun, giving you some of that daily inspiration and motivation. Hey, it's all about the sponsors. They make things go round and round for me. So make sure y'all go like and follow them on Instagram, Crab and Teens, Sly ENT, North Louisiana Football Alliance, Southern Styles Records, Hustle Income, Vessel Spring Water, Calhouns Corner, and don't forget LCP Enterprise. And I got more on the ticket that helped me out. So a shout out to everybody that's rocking with Lucky Calhoun and Talk About It. Be back once a week, every Friday. Check me out. In the meantime, be easy breezy, young, fly, and sexy.